What's going on, beautiful people? How y'all doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? Let me
When
get
you
my
know the right steps. With Asana.
boom, boom, boom. Let's play this again. Gold is approaching our yesterday's zone, that 2370, that 2270, 2260, 67. So we're gonna see if she's gonna come in. She's coming in hot, so we're not gonna take the aggressive. We're not gonna take the aggressive. We're gonna take middle to modest. We're gonna take middle to modest. What's up, family? We are live. We are in action. We are right now about to approach into a zone that hit yesterday, so we should be prepared. Let me put this down. Isha, get out of there. She's sitting there right there. That's 72. I'm excited. I'm excited right now. How y'all doing? What's happening, beautiful people? I hope y'all ready, because gold is sitting right, literally 10 pips from our aggressive from yesterday. So we will be participating. I haven't really checked her out, but I know she's moving down. She's in the oversold market. So the minute she gets into that aggressive range, she's 20 pips away. I hope she don't take off and leaves us. I'm gonna be taking kind of like right, yeah. I'm gonna rock with her. I'm gonna take a small entry at my aggressive, then I'm gonna take another entry at my modest. Like that's where I'm at with this trade. That's where I'm at with this trade. It's the first trade of the day, so I'm not wilding out and like putting a crazy lot size, because you can see it's heavy down movement. Heavy down movement. Let's look at everything else. Everything else should be going. Grand risings, supreme rising, brother. All right, we finna. Y'all get ready. Y'all get ready, because remember yesterday, this was the plan. We want to see her come down here and then work her way all the way back up here. This is the plan. So we're gonna see a live action right now. We got a 267 to a 270 zone, and she is officially in that zone. My alarms are going off, and I am going to press the button right now. I'm going to press the button right now. I just pressed the button. I am actually in the trade. The only way I'm going to close her is if she basically pushes past the actual 3267. She's at 69 now. She's at 69 now. And since my only entry is at, I think my entry, let me see, where's my entry? Let's get my next lot size ready so we're not playing. My entry is at, come on, let me see it. My entry is at 69, so my next entry, that puts my zone from, that's why I like entering middle to modest, because the zone is from 67 to 270. I'm in at 69, so that means I have room to play. I have room to play, so I can play all the way down to like 66, you see? So that's why it's important to understand if you're gonna take the aggressive, like I told you guys the other day, like how you're gonna take it, what you're gonna take it, what you're gonna do. Like I know exactly what I'm going to do with the trade. So now we're sitting like 10 pips, like 20 pips above my modest. We're sitting right at like kind of like break even on my trade. And we should push up out of there. It's just, this is a 4-hour candle. So at a 4-hour candle, we're looking for 4-hour movement. So we should start seeing some wicks coming up out of this oversold area. And as I start teaching, we're gonna manage this trade properly. But when you take trades on the 4-hour, you gotta allow them to play out. You have enough of rejection over here, unless this candle is just gonna just flush through our shit, because it's trying to come down here like that. But I think we should get some, it's already Back in profits, that you're aggressive. Everybody should be up. Everybody should be up. She is pulling out of there. I am up officially, no income claims, 40 something bucks on my first trade of the day. We have a nice little wick. There's the wick coming out of there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And all we got to do is just work our way out of there. Put some fire in the chat if you're in it. You're up. You're up. If you got into that little modest area right there, close your aggressive, secure your profit, secure some profits because it's early in the morning. Never be afraid to secure profits. You see, took like 25% from $100. Still got 60 something plus percent running. We're going to set our stop loss at break even because it is NFP week. Let's go. Boom. And now we have a risk-free trade. Now we have a risk-free trade. We literally don't even have to worry about this trade. Look at that pull up. Let's go. Let's go. This is from yesterday. So imagine the name of my live today is called How to Control Your Impulse Action. How many people lost their ass yesterday and you should have just waited for the actual zone? You could have literally just waited for the zone. You have plays from zone to zone, from the oversold market to the overbought market. This gave us exactly what we wanted. It just did not pivot in the oversold market. So she probably will push back down in there again. And then you can probably try to take her again. But more and more she pushes in there, the more and more like she gets risky. So the impulse action that most people can't control, I am officially up. Let us see, we from 69 to 64. That is 50 pips early in the morning. And that is a 4-hour hammer literally approaching. We're finna see a nice little hammer. We should see a nice little hammer. We should get a nice little hammer out of there. Like I said, be aggressive with your profits, beautiful people. It's your first trade of the day. Get some market money so you can have some room to play. You know what I'm saying? Get that market money so you have some room to play. That's the whole purpose of trading early in the morning. Our 1-hour candle looks amazing. Look at that 1-hour candle. That looks amazing. So that is exactly what we're looking for. Everybody should be up, no income claims, but I am up. It is highly important that you control the impulse action because without controlling your impulse action, you're going to lose your capital before the actual play comes. Because I told you in this market, it is 80% waiting, 10% buying, 10% selling. What's up, beautiful people? I haven't even acknowledged everybody that is in here. How could y'all be in here in an active trade, 72 beautiful people, but only 46 people didn't click the button? But I guarantee you people in the trade. Horrible. That's just like sitting at the table and eating before everybody are praying. Well, eating while people are praying. You that person. Click the thumbs up button. Click the damn thumbs up button. The hell? You up 60 pips on a play that I coach you in that you probably wouldn't even took because you probably wasn't even aware. You didn't even keep the markups from yesterday. You're so lost in the sauce. You see what I'm saying? And you're up. That is for sure. You are up, and literally not pressing the like button is disrespectful. What up, Langston? Trifling. Shenane ass individuals. Yeah, shenane ass individuals. We are up. Let's go. 70 pips. 70 pips at 4:09 in the morning. Where you gonna get it? If I just stop my day right now and I just made what I'm seeing right now, I'm telling you, like, what's wrong with that? Let's go. Let's go, beautiful people. That is a beautiful trade. I don't care how you look at it. That 4-hour candle has an hour and 50 minutes, and that candle can do what this candle did. That candle can do what this candle did. And we can see this candle pull all the way back up out of here. And I don't know if we have news today, but let's go see. Today is the 30th, right? Today is the 30th. Ooh, we got a lot of news today. Maybe the news is what's making this thing move. Maybe the news is what's making it move. Yes, let's go. We rocking and rolling. We almost 100 pips to the dome. We at 80 pips right now. Beautiful people. We are at 80 pips. If you are up and you want to take your money, take your money. I personally will try to hold this little guy out, and I will see if I can get us back into the 3300s. If I can get a trade to get me back into the 3300s and take me to an all-time high right now, gee Willikers, Batman. Look at that daily pool. We can get us a daily pull back right now. Sheesh. Or be smart, take your money. It's sitting at almost 80 pips first thing in the morning. Secure more profits, beautiful people. Secure more profits because, like I said, you got a lot of bearish movement, but you got a good bullish signal popping off. That 1 hour candle looks beautiful. Yeah, I'm liking her. I'm for sure gonna probably stay in there until like the 84, 85 before I start taking more profits. But what I wanted to teach you guys today is literally kind of like the sauce of understanding impulse action. Imagine when you have zones the way I give you guys zones, and you say, "Oh my God, they're so far." It's not that they're so far. What I've done is allowed you to not get bodied by the information and the noise in the market, and allow the market to literally dance, do all that it wants to do, and then come into a proven area, which is the daily floor that we choose. And once it hits the daily floor, the market likes to reject. It's literally just that simple. Once it hits the daily floor, the market likes to reject. And let me say this again, beautiful people, don't be ashamed to take your money. Don't be ashamed to take your money. Don't be ashamed to take your money. I'm just telling you straight up. Never be afraid to take your money. Never be afraid to take your money. It's your money. You had the impulse to get in there, have the impulse to get out, or have the impulse to hold. You have to make that third decision, how you're going to trade it. I gave you guys 5 fundamentals of trading yesterday, and I said it's up to you on the third point, how you are specifically going to trade the actual trade. I can give you the trade, but how you eat your steak is how you eat your steak. You know what I'm saying? You might not like your steak medium well. You might like your shit bloody flipping on the plate. That's you. But however you like it, cook it the way you like it. Put some 8s in the chat if you didn't made some money this morning. So many photos today. They may be great for this trade. That's right, Kelly. That's the only reason why I'll hold it and not take the profits right now. Because I'm going, if I'm up 80-something pips, 90-something pips, I've already secured 25% of the trade, and this is my very first trade of the day, and I'm still having no income claimed, almost 240 something dollars running right now. I got almost 240 something dollars running. So let me give you guys a quick update for those who know. We actually saw a neurologist yesterday for Genesis, and the neurologist once again is shocked that nothing is actually showing, nothing is actually going. We are getting scheduled for an EEG on Tuesday on the 6th to put the little nobes all over my baby to see the electrical impulses that are popping off in the brain, see what is actually going on up there. And 9 out of 10, we're not going to find anything because God is good and he is good all the time. And so once you have a whole army of individuals speaking to God for your baby girl, he makes sure he puts that protection over that baby. And that's what we need. So I'm excited. They wanted to do an MRI, and I realized sometimes the medical system, they see the insurance and they see that it's a pretty good one that they can rate. So they try to make you do all of the extra. And a lot of people don't know you can say no. And they were acting like it was mandatory. And I was like, you are not going to put my baby to sleep. It's just that fine. They was like, well, we need to check and see if there's any brain damage. I said, well, if there was brain damage, she wouldn't be standing on her hands right now. My baby was over there like doing cartwheels and shit in the little play area. And I'm like, you're not finna sit here and sell me on some shit like to put my baby to sleep. Like we're not doing that. We didn't come here for that. We came here to see what about those electrical impulses that are popping off in the brain. That's what we came here to see. That's what we're going to do. And then she was like, well, sir, we're going to have to reschedule you guys out for next Tuesday. So, no problem. We will be here next Tuesday, 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, bro, my body slapped, bro. We in there like swimwear. I coached everybody right into the actual entry. I think everybody should have been in the trade. We have 88 beautiful people in class, 70 people who didn't like it. 10 people probably just watched us press the button and didn't do nothing. And that's why they're not actually like winning. They click to get into class, click to get in here, don't like it, then miss the trade, and now you up and you mad. You wide awake, 7 o'clock on the East Coast, 6 o'clock in mid-mountain time, 4 o'clock on the West Coast, and you pissed because everybody is consistently winning around you because everybody participate and you don't. It's just that simple. Just that simple. This candle can give us an hour and 43 minutes of bullish momentum. And if we get this going into like open bail, sheesh. If we get a green candle and a green candle is like right over here on the 4 hour, like this pushes up to like this hammer right here. And this pushes all the way up kind of like up in here. And the market opens up. Ew, and then gives us a 100 pip candle in an open bail. Valerie and them start calling buys right up in this area over here. They start calling buys in this area because of a retracement from this area. Yo, y'all already know it's golden. It's over. It's over. It's over. I took partial, stop loss at break and entry. That's right. That's right. That's right, fam. That's right. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like that's the sauce. Take your partials, put your stop loss break even, first trade of the day. If you're not seeing what I'm seeing and you've never seen green this early in the morning, take your money. Take your money, honey. We officially 90 pips in the green. 90 pips in the green. And let me say, the title of this live is How to Control Your Impulse Action. And because we're opening this live at 4 in the morning and my zone was 10 pips away, I immediately went into Coach Holistic mode, aka Mr. Coach. Let me coach you live in the market, because ain't nobody gonna coach you live in the market. Everybody act like they do it, but they don't be doing it. They don't be doing it. They don't be doing it. What's happening? Hella news before open bail. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Was it risky? Of course it's risky, but guess what? It's my zone. How could you not trust yourself? Yo, King, how could you get to the free throw line and not trust that you are pretty solid at the free throw line because you shoot plenty of them? It's live in your face, live in your face, live in your face. I love winning, I love winning. Winning is amazing. Winning is amazing. And now you're gonna see her move between 40, 50, 30 pips. Like she's going to go up to 78, 79, then she's going to come back down to 76, 75, and she's going to come back up. Because if you get into these smaller time frames, you're going to see that she's stuck up under the EMA on the 15, you see. She's stuck up on the EMA on the 15. So that little rejection right there, this is where you see where she went from 78, now she's back at 75. And now from here, she could either come all the way back down to entry, or she can start rejecting from this area right here. And then that's just what you want to see on a smaller time frame, because she's trying to get out of the oversold market. And if she mess around and get out of that oversold market on the 15 and gets over that EMA 9, if we get a close over the 78 here in the next like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes while we're in class, and we see a 79.80 while we're in class, murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. I'm telling you straight up. This 15 minutes is the only reason why we're not like blast off to 83, 84 right now. Once we get to the 30, you're going to see it again. You're going to have that same problem at 84. She's going to start pushing down at that 84. Look at that W on the actual 30 minutes. Look at that W in your stochastic. So that right there can take us clean back up into the overbought market. It can take us all the way to the overbought, maxed overbought area. That's what I'm excited about. News can do that. Boom. You go to the hour. Look at that hour, just to give you guys confidence in your actual trade as she's moving. That hour is already like giving you your reversal in the same position. So when she's moving like that, all she needs is a good, nice little impulse. All she needs is a real good impulse to go pew. We need indices to drop and gold to fly. That's it. That's it. That's it. Dun, 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 oh. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll. And like I said to everybody in here, don't be afraid to snatch your money and be ready to re-enter in at the modest again. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I personally don't feel that she's going to go back there. I believe she jumped up from 69, jumped up 60 pips, and now she went up 80 pips total, and now she actually went up 90 pips because we saw 78. She went up 90 pips total, and now she dropped 40 pips. So she likes to drop between 40, 60 pips, and then push up another 80 pips like that. That's how gold likes to move, especially when you're riding her, when you enter. It's like the PBR, baby. It's like the PBR. Let's go. Charlotte said, I'm happy my zone aligned with yours, Mr. H. Okay, Charlotte. All right. Well, next time, hell, give you know what I'm saying? Pass a brother zone. Pass a brother zone. Why I got to wait? Why I got to wait? Don't make me wait. There she goes. Let's just see how she goes and see how she keeps pushing. As long as she's in this little area, we are Gucci. But let's go learn something. Let's go learn something. So, as I said when I first got on here, how to control your impulse. The beautiful thing about this market, if you do not wait, it will give you lessons. And when I say give you lessons, it will give you lessons consistently. Consistently making you understand that if you do not control your impulses, you're going to blow through capital. And if you're going to blow through capital, then guess what? You're not going to be successful. The only way you're going to be successful if you are able to control those impulses. And if you do not know how to control those impulses, then you should be on mindsets. You should be understanding that, listen, like I have issues. Accept those issues. Accept those issues. Deals with those demons. All of my indices sales hit. So you're good on, oh man, my boy Keith in here. See, when my boy Keith comes in and gives me confirmations. Give me the confirmation. Look at NASDAQ. Oh, NASDAQ's going down. Dirty 30 should be going down. Oh, Dirty 30 just rejected right here. Dirty 30 rejected from that trend. I drew that trend line last night. I said we should be buying from the Dirty 30 right there. Look at that. That's what I said. Beep, beep. Yeah. Yes. This is important. So imagine yesterday. Look at US 30. She just rolled up all day. Why would I didn't take any of this? Why? Because I'm waiting for this. I'm literally seriously just waiting for this. We're back up 90 pips. She just hit 78 again. And see, a lot of people need y'all handheld to literally be successful at trading. Being in control of your trading rules is more important than being greedy and not having any profits. That's right, Charlotte. That's right. I'm new here. I'm just listening to get familiar with what is happening here in this live chat. Daniela, where are you from? Are you in our organization new, or are you just new to my live stream right now? Because if you're new to the live stream, I'm your #1 digital educator in North America. I get on every morning, Monday through Thursday. Let me tell you, and I get on here and I lace the market up live, and I give my community fishes while teaching you how to fish in the foreign exchange market, because I think it is extremely important that we understand that the day of the dollar is literally losing its value. And if the dollar is losing value, your 8-year-old, your 5-year-old, your 6-year-old, your 2-year-old, your 1-year-old, your brand new baby, your baby in the womb, by the time it comes out 10 years from now, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Yeah, it ain't a call if Mr. H and the Peanut Gallery ain't in here. We over here dancing like. Let's get going, man. I miss my guy Keith. I talk to him every day. I miss my guy though. I miss my guy. Yo, Paul, what up, baby? What up, OT Mac? What up, Patrice? What's happening? We are in there. We are in there. Officially staying at 90 pips, and that's why I always say, if I'm leading you, it's just like when you. I'm not saying well, I ain't gonna say that because people might misconstrue that. People might misconstrue what I was just about to say. Because they say if you're going to pray, why worry? If you're going to trade with me, why worry? When I'm telling you, yo, this is a very, very good position. We just called gold at 32.69. Gold has been proven to go all the way to 3,500. Understand what we just did. Understand what we just did. We got a lot of red folders and we got a lot of positive information coming in. So positive information coming in, it could take this candle clear back up into the 3,300. If we get news and it closes like up in here, let me tell you, like if it closes up in here, bro, she coming to that sell zone. Our sell zone is sitting at 33.86, 33.83. You understand that is a 4-hour hammer? That is 100 pips. That is officially 100 pips in class in 26 minutes. Yo, Twan, I don't be liking to brag, but it is what it is, yo. Look at that 15-minute candle. Look at that 15-minute candle. Look at that. What did I tell you? If we get this 15-minute candle in the next 3 minutes, the close above that EMA 9, we get a 32.80 close or 32.79 close, 100 pip close, yo, we out of there. We look at that blue line. I told y'all. Ooh, let's go, baby. I'm gonna take some more money. I'm gonna take more money. I ain't gonna take no more money. If you would like, you can move your stop loss in a little bit more profit. But I think we're gonna catch a candle like right now. I think that we should catch us like a little news candle, a little spike up right here, right now. We're gonna catch a nice little spike up right here, right now. We're gonna catch us a nice little spike up right here, right now. I like it. We're gonna watch this 15-minute candle and we're gonna see if in the next 2 minutes we can keep getting this little impulse move and not get back up under this EMA 9. Because sometimes gold be ratchet as hell sometimes. Gold be like, you know what? I know you just took me out. I know you just bought me a $30 steak. And I know I just gave you like 20 pips. But you gonna have to wait a little bit before you get up in these draws and get to a TP on me. Gold be acting like Sinead sometimes, you know. So gold be like, I don't know what you think this is about, but how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So we want to see that. We want to see this go right above this little EMA 9. And then we have the 84, which is this range right here on the 30. We got 1 minute and 20 something seconds left. She be like, hey, I see you, Mr. H. You and your people all up in me right now this morning. And nobody even pressed. You got 87 people pressing the like button and 112 people up in me right now. What kind of shit is that? Let's go. 50 seconds left. 50 seconds left. Let's get the close. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't like the like button, she's going to drop back down on your ass and she's going to click all of us out. And it's for sure going to be the people who didn't hit the like button. I'm just saying. Don't be a hater all your life. Let's go. Here she goes. 36 seconds. 36 seconds. Let's go, beautiful people. Let's go. We are 110 pips in profits, and we are on the move. We are on the move. You got to love it. Now, ain't nothing wrong with taking 100 pips and then just closing out. That's a 100 pip trade. Like the 9 out of 10, you probably won't catch a 100 pip trade by yourself for the next 2-3 years. You for sure probably won't hold it because a lot of y'all would have closed. We got to close. We got to close. We got to close. Now she retests. The EMA 9 is your trampoline. So the trampoline on the 15, it should take us to another 40 pips. There she goes, another 40 pips to your 30-minute EMA 9. And this is how I manage my trades when I'm trading. I'm like looking at them. I'm like, yo, she can push up here before she starts rejecting, because that was a 100 pip push from our entry. Let's go grab our entry from the zone down there. All of our stop losses are break even. My stop loss is literally just break even. I'm at 69, yeah. I'm at 69, so my stop loss is right there. This is where we at. You can probably move your stop loss out of the zone to the aggressive. I'm gonna move my stop loss to where the aggressive was at. Start securing a little bit more. Oh, come on. Come on. 32. Let's go 71. My stop loss is at 32.71. Yeah, 32.71. So I'm either finna make $2,600. I'm gonna take my TP and drag her to the top of structure. Top of structure gives me $959. Top of the structure gives me $959 right here. Bing bing. Right here. If she goes over here, before I even allow her to hit my TP, if I take my TP to my sell zone is sitting at 33.86, I think at 33.86. Let's go to the 4 hour. Ooh, look at that 4 hour candle. I told y'all that 4 hour candle was gonna give us some good push-ups. I told you. 33.86. Let's go to 33.86. 33.86. I have no reason to close that trade. If it goes to my sell zone, that is a $2,000 trade. That's a $2,000 trade. And at this point, just looking at the 4 hour, I have no reason why I should want to close this trade, because I projected this yesterday. And if I just do exactly what I said I'm going to do, it should do exactly what it's going to do. And we're just going to ride her out. And the only way this trade gets affected if news affects this trade in a negative way, and it just comes back and clips us out, and it just goes this way. But you had plenty of time to take profits. I've taken partials once, so I'm okay with the profits that I took, because it was almost $100+. You see what I'm saying? I took 25% of it, so I'm like, I'm not even tripping first thing in the morning. This is my very first trade, and we are up on it. You're 100 pips up with zero worries. You know what I'm saying? A 4 hour hammer, and if this 4 hour candle, like I said, reverses up out of here in the next like hour and 20 some minutes. Sheesh. Let me tell you, we're good. We should be Gucci. Look at that right there. Look at that blue line. That blue line gives me confidence that she's going to work her way up here. That gives me confidence that she's going to work her way back up here. She's just in this consolidated area. So the 80 to the 84, this is going to be a struggling 40 pips. It's going to need some news or some information to blast through this little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consolidated 15-minute candles right there. You see, that's what the struggle is right now. But I believe in this push right here, because it left me a gap. It left me a one-legged monster. So we should flow on all the way up. This is a trade where I can openly say, like, I won't. I personally, once I get out of class, I won't even watch it. I'll just go. You know what? Let's see what news is going to do. We're gonna go try to catch a sale or something on a dirty 30. On a dirty 30. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Fresh out the bed. Fresh out the bed. Heading to the gym right after. Is it still okay to enter now? Daniela, because you told me it was your first day, I won't make you do push-ups, but no, baby, it is not okay. You have to become a fan right now, and you have to watch it. But if you're brand new in OBG, when you jump into my classes, and Mr. A say, hey, it's in my zones, and I have really pretty good zones. Hey, Daniela, this is your first time even being in one of my classes? You said yes, right? Can somebody tell Daniela what's my winning percentage around here? So she can understand when I'm telling her, hey, sweetheart, press that buy button. Hey, press that sell button. You just take all thought process out your mind and you just press the button. That's it. You just press the button, baby. Be a copy-paste queen. Be a copy-paste queen. Yes, Robert, I trade every day. Well, not Sundays and Fridays, but Monday through Thursdays, I'm in the market. Mag got me at 92%. I can take it. And imagine, it ain't 92% over a couple of trades. You're talking, I've been shooting like this probably about 4 years now. I would give myself for sure the last 2 years I got really, really good. I've got really, really good in the last 2 years, educating people on how to fish in the financial markets. We're only 36 minutes in class, and the name of this class was How to Control Your Impulse Actions. Because I know a lot of people were in my DM yesterday taking losses, and I'm just like, well, why were you even taking trades when you were in my class? And I told you guys, listen, these zones you want to keep. They're far zones but we got a lot of news, and if these zones hit, they're proven areas. I drew this out yesterday at 4 a.m. I gave you guys this little area. I said, yo, the market is consolidating. I don't trade during consolidation. I'm going to let her make a decision. And if that decision right here is when I said it, imagine losing money through all of this shit yesterday. When I said, yo, from here, she has to come down here. So none of this matters. As long as she was sitting, I put that green line right here. As long as she's sitting at that 3306 area and not breaking it, I'm not taking nothing. And overnight, she shot down in here. When I woke up this morning, she was sitting at, actually Patrice hit me and she said, Papi, buenos dias. ¿Qué pasa? I said, nada. She said, go coming. I said, ooh, let me jump on. Let me get it. Let's get everybody in there. So everybody give Patrice some love. Everybody give Patrice some love. You're officially 120 pips in profits. 120 pips in profit. Give us some love for being the heartbeat. Letting me know a zone I gave yesterday 4 a.m. after smoking 5-6 joints and dealing with a trauma in the family. And still getting on early in the morning and lacing y'all up. Oh man, I thank you, Robert. I thank you, man. Right now, God has gave me plenty of wisdom. I'm asking God for protection over my baby girl. I'm asking God for forgiveness because maybe He gave the devil a little permission, because the devil can't do nothing without a little permission. So maybe God said, you know what? Maybe God want me to be like Job a little bit, Maybe He's like telling me that you're too comfortable where you are. So therefore, and if I don't tear things down where you at, you ain't gonna move where I want you to go. Maybe that's what God is telling me right now, because I feel this is always a spiritual thing. There's nothing happened when it has not been written. So maybe I'm too comfortable with where I'm at, and where God wants me to go is like He needs to shake it up right here where I'm at to get me going where I need to be going. So if that's the case, I say to myself, Lord, I am on my knees and I am asking for guidance, because the faith is a never-ending journey. Imagine, faith is a never-ending journey. But we are here for it. We're fit for it. And I don't know if everybody else knows, but I got a blade to go. I got a blade to come with me. I got a blade to come with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's go, beautiful people. Let's go. Like I said, we're on our retracement on the 15 minutes. That is what you're seeing right here. Like I said, that 81, 80, 82, 84, this is a structural area. So that's where you're going to see your rejection and things like that. So most people lose patience right here. Me personally, I'm perfectly fine sitting where I'm sitting, securing what I'm securing, and just allowing the market to do what it does. And I personally don't even look over here. I just stay right here. I just stay right here and I go, yo, that 4-hour wick makes me have all the confidence that I need. You understand that? Because imagine in the next hour and 19 minutes, if this candle keeps pushing up the way it's pushing up and it closes over here, the next candle is going to drop down by right up in here, back down to that 79 area, and then she's going to keep pushing over here. And then for people who took their money because they were 30 pips up, 40 pips up, you're going to say, damn, I missed the whole play. When Thursday comes and gold is sitting at 33.06 in this consolidated area again. And it stayed there all day yesterday. So if she's going to sit over here, bro, I will sit at 33.06 from a 22.69 all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. Yeah, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. This is my motto, Charlotte. Danielle, for everybody that is new, my motto is believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. And the more you jump in and out of the market, the more risk you are going to take. What you have to do is control that impulse. Don't allow your impulse actions to throw you into the financial markets with pennies and get wiped out in dollars. Let me say that again. Control the impulse action, because what the impulse action will do, it will make you impulsively jump into the financial markets with pennies and lose dollars. If you impulsively jump in with quarters, you will lose hundreds. If you jump in with 50 cents, you can also lose 1,000. You jump in with $1, you can blow your whole shit. You can literally blow your whole shit. Trust your zones no matter how the candle looks like. Take the zone. Believe in yourself and be willing to take the L. Be willing to say, yo, I was wrong. My zone didn't work out. I've had that sitting there since yesterday, and if it just came all the way past that, I'll be in y'all face like, oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, Mickey. I would have put the goofy voice on you. Oh, look, I don't know, guys. What happened? I was like, damn, Minnie, you owe me money. You owe me money, Minnie. Disney gonna sue me. Disney's going to sue me. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, big. What is it? Why are you moving? Stop moving. There we go. Yes, let's go, baby. Let's go. I got that good vibration and frequency in the background too, y'all. So it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing, y'all. But what I like to do, like I said, my projection is to see it like this. I want to see it like this. I won't even see it get past my gold zone, my sell zone. If it comes up and we got a nice green candle coming into that sell zone, I'm not taking that sell zone. If I do take it, I'm going to be hedging, but I ain't closing the buy. That's for sure. Like the buy has to come get a brother. The buy has to come get a brother. Let me tell you, it has to come get me. It has to come get me. It's 444, beautiful people. It is 444. Yes, yes. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Anybody got any questions? Yo, it killed me yesterday to have deep alerts go off and not take them. Yeah, bro, I have to be. We have to be done with that. We have to be done with that. Our alarm goes off, everything must stop, and we must participate in what we're projecting because we're too good to be projecting and not participating because of worldly duties and because of other responsibilities. I'm taking anything I mark up. I'm taking. I say that, but I missed that NAS sale yesterday because I was on daddy duties. I was on daddy's duties. I missed that NAS sale yesterday. NAS came through for us. NAS came through for us yesterday. She gave us a nice little drop. She gave us a nice little drop. She gave us a nice little drop. And if I'm not mistaken, Alex gave us a nice little buy. I think that drop was kind of like right here. I think, or maybe, let me see, yesterday. No, today, no, that's too far. It was like over in here somewhere. Yeah, it was like over in here. It gave us a nice little drop right here, I want to say. Yeah, right there. That was the drop right there. And then Alex called this buy, and it went up, all the way up, and then dropped again. So when someone says your aggressive is no longer valid, the modest is now valid, and you have, say, a 970 to say, yesterday's zones, what I want to say was 19,550 to 19,570, I think, or five. It was something like 50 to 20. I don't know. I don't remember the zone, but it was something like that. When I tell you only the modest is available, that means you have also 300 more pips. So if the modest is sitting at, say, I want to say it was sitting at 19,000, say 570, okay? So if I'm entering in at the 570, that means I have all the way to 80 for my modest now, because now my modest is my aggression. And my new modest is 300 pips back. She's not dropping, Papa. She's just in that same little area. Never forget. Don't look at those small time frames. Look at that high time frame and understand that you got a hammer over here and you got an hour and 12 minutes. She's just sitting in the oversold market. So as long as she's sitting in this oversold market, I'm cool with that. And then she start breaking out, we can get us a nice little impulse push. Because don't forget, like I said, she need more buyers to get past that 80 to 84 range. Like that's where she's at. This is exactly where she's at. So you just gotta like relax, allow the market to play herself out. Don't get your emotions in there saying, oh my God, I think she's going back down. Oh my God, I think she's going back up. At this point, I'm up 100 plus pips. I can only receive those profits if I close those profits. I can take more partials. That's what you can do if you're like nervous. For me, I don't care. I go, yo, the money that I'm up is not going to make and break me for the day. So therefore, it is the first trade of the day. Normally, I'm aggressive with my profits. But since I've already taken partials and I already secured profits with my stop loss, I just let the trade do what it does. I don't need to physically, emotionally affect it. When I can just allow the market to be the market. Just do whatever you're going to do, market. When you pray, you ask God to lay hands on you and just let him do his will in your life and let you represent, let you be a vessel. Same way when I start trading. I don't mind. Let the candles do what they gonna do. It is the financial market. You can't put enough money in it to affect it. All you can do is participate and have a conscious understanding of your trading routine. Have a conscious understanding of your disciplines that you're literally holding yourself accountable for. Have a conscious understanding of the profits that you're trying to receive in the financial market. So when you do receive that, do exactly what you said you were going to do. Amen. He said, I was on the phone with you guys. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. What you do to stop FOMOing. What do I do to stop FOMOing? Understanding that all money is not good money. All trades are not good trades. There's no need to FOMO. The market is alive and it's always moving. So I'm never FOMOing in anything because there's no point. Because the market will do the exact same thing an hour from now, or the market will do the exact same thing on a different trade. You're never missing anything. The market moves every day. And if you're a part of our organization, we're the #1 trading organization on the globe. Let me talk to the people that are new. We're the #1 trading organization on the globe. I'm the #1 digital educator in North of America. So if you're in North of America and you're looking to get educated, you should be in my DMs. You should be like, yo, Mr. H, how do I get involved in your community? We have a solid financial community in over 125 different countries. We're over 3,000 students that is literally getting the financial education that they're needing to close generational gaps. It's literally just that simple. So there's no need and room for FOMOing when you're trying to change generational things. So you have to be patient because generational financial gains does not happen overnight. They happen over time. So when you understanding that, you will literally have the patience to believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. So like I was telling you guys earlier, we should see some news, and if the news give us a push, then you're going to hate that you took the $30, $40, $50, $60, but don't hate. You just made $30 from your phone and all you had to do was get on live stream on YouTube and click the button. You know how many times you guys have been on YouTube just scrolling? How many times y'all been on YouTube just looking for other videos for your children? Now you done got on here and somebody told you press the buy button. You see, that's what happened here today, and that's what we're rocking and rolling with. So it's literally just understanding that FOMOing is no need to FOMO. FOMO is a human impulse of you feeling like you're missing money, but you're not missing money. You're not. You're missing education, because if you was educated, you would realize, well, I missed this move. It'll be another one. It'll be another one. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Any other questions? Yeah. You got to let the news work for you. That's what I do. I let the news work for me. So if the news just comes and like clips me out, like I will take her again. But it could come like all the way back down here, and then see what's happening now? A lot of people who jumped in here, they moved a stop loss all the way up here. They wanted to secure more profits, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's why she comes back and gets you. That's why she comes back and gets you. As long as we got this nice little wick right here, and she's consistently pushing up. Where's that hour? Look at that. She's like sitting right here, because everything needs to break out. And once they break out, man, murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Beautiful people. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited. Anybody got any more questions? Take a trade on your demo to help with FOMO. No, don't do that. Don't trade. Don't FOMO. You should have enough discipline not to FOMO. How many times you got to get beat up on the FOMO to realize that FOMOs are not good? All trades are not good trades, because you can win on that trade, but imagine the next time you FOMO into some shit and you get wrecked. You can easily get wrecked on some FOMOing, you see? See, that 30-minute EMA 9 is what pushed this market back down into here. That's the 30 minutes right there. Remember I told you we got through the 15 minutes. Now we got to get to the 30 minutes. So she said, all right, let me come back over here. Let me find more buyers up in here. You see, so this could easily come back into the zone again. I'll restart that journey all over again. You see, it's just that simple. She's 50 pips above my entry. So I'm like, I'm not even tripping. I'm not even tripping. That means on the 30 minutes, she has broke out of the oversold market, retesting into the oversold market, And then she should break out of the oversold market again. And then your next rejection would be like up in here. Just like that. So you got to have the patience. You even go down to the 5 minutes, you'll see right here where she just did the exact same thing. That little area right there, and then she'll roll up out of there. You see that? She should roll up out of there. Let's go. Da-da. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alex is saying everybody's in profit. What is everybody in over there with him? Odd JPY. His odd JPY hit. Alex's odd JPY just hit. And everybody's in profit. Yep, there she goes. Right there. There she goes right there. I didn't even see it. We were too busy taking money from gold. We could have been into two things. I had his markups right here. And I missed it. Look at that play right there. So then you'll see this right here and you go, oh my God, it's still in this aggressive. FOMO in. And then it pushes back up to its modest. Then you close that out. You see? It could easily do that because it's on top of the EMA 9. And the same way we're waiting for it to break through on the other side on gold, look at what she's doing over here. She coming right here and she has to break through all of this. So she could easily push back up in here and then drop back down. But remember yesterday when I told you I really like giving bigger zones on pairs like this? I gave y'all this zone yesterday. I gave y'all the buy zone yesterday. JPY. I just didn't type it right here, but I told you yesterday I like to give bigger zones on JPY on the granny pairs for the simple fact on the granny pairs you can use a bigger lot size and you can allow that thing to move. You can allow her to move. You can allow her to move. You can make it move, baby. You can make it move. You can make it move. So I like it. I like it. I think she's still going up. Alex says she's finna go down. I think she's finna move. I think she's finna move. Refresher. Refresh button. Oh yeah. Ooh. Odd 3 bars, JPY 1 bar. Yeah, I think she's gonna move. I think she'll come up here a little bit before she gets a real dump. Because that's a nice little push. That's a nice little push. To get you guys back on gold, she's sitting at 73. She's sitting right above where our stop losses are. Most people got the stop loss at that break even, which is the 270. So we're like, that's where my stop loss is, at 270. Right there. What Alex just say? What Alex just say? I like gold to die based on what I read. You see, we're like opposite right now. So how many times have you been in a situation where one of your leaders are basically calling the opposite of what you're in? Hold your zone. Just hold it. And if the leader is right, Alex is right, you go, yo, bro, that's why he's a 7-figure trader. That's why he's a 7-figure trader. That's why he's a 7-figure trader. But I like the zone. I like the zone. I think news should give us the opposite because we're already in the oversold market. But let's see. We're up. We're still up. We're still green. And we have
Something new
no
is
reason
happening
to
at
close.
Cox. Now when you get Cox Internet and mobile, the price of your
Over
plan
here,
won't go
give
up
that
for
skip. And let's do another one. We almost out of class. We almost out of class, beautiful people. It was a beautiful ride. We're going to let her play herself out. We're going to see what the market gives us. Will I be taking my aggressive? I would only be taking my modest as my modest comes back in there. I would only take that lower zone as she comes back in. She's officially clipped me out right now, so I will let her push back in here, like where she's at. And if she pushes right back in here, I will take my entry again because I believe in that entry, just like that. This is the key. Believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. Believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. It has enough bullish momentum to keep doing exactly what it was doing in the beginning. So we watched 120 pips come down, clip us out. Now, again, the impulse should not be there to take an early entry. I would only take the entry where my first entry was at. So if I had a 69, I'm not going to FOMO into a 70, you see? That's the key. That is always the key. Like, just relax, allowing the market to do what it does, and literally play itself out. Just that simple. Just that simple. Just that simple. I think the IJPY just dropped. I think she's dropping. Yeah, she's dropping. I like it. I like it. I like gold, to be honest with you. I like her to pull up. I like her to pull up from where she's at. If she goes even lower, I get excited because that means I'm going to get a better price. I'm going to get a better price on her. I'm going to get a better price on her. So who got back in at this area down here? Who got back in this area down there? Who got back in? Remember the 32.22? Yeah, I remember it. Alex has a gold sale at 32.75. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. I like it also. I like it also. I like it also. I just know this move is a big move. It's from overbought to from oversold to overbought. A lot of people are going to be trading in the middle. I have no issues with that. I have no issues with that. So if you took her again, you are back in profits, and we're going to rock and roll, and let's see what we do, beautiful people. Believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. It's literally just that simple. Believe in what you see, have the patience to see it through. I love you guys. Because this is your second entry, put your stop loss at break even. You should be up 40 pips right now, 30 pips, 40 pips, and literally keep it pushing from there and ride the exact same thing. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. Oh yeah, make sure you drop a comment. Make sure you literally share the live to your story. Take a photo, share it on your story. Invite people to your live. Invite people over here, because it does not hurt you to bring a friend who is also struggling with financial literacy. You understand? They also need to understand red candles, buying candles, all the selling candles, consolidation. They need to understand these things. God bless you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day.